Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and we just got a bombshell poll from Seltzer. So if you don't know, Seltzer is a top pollster in Iowa, and they have polled Iowa historically great. If you look at the polls in Iowa in 2020, Trump was ahead by 1.3% in the aggregate. However, when you go into each of the polls, you will see Seltzer & Co. with Trump plus 7. That was only 1 point off from the result, which is remarkably close. And that's not where their accuracy ends. If you go to Seltzer & Co.'s poll of Iowa in 2022 for their Senate race, it is also remarkably accurate, with Grassley winning by 12, which was the exact result. These guys are historically good pollsters. So that goes to show that this poll is actually very important, because it shows Trump only up by 4. This is insane. This is Iowa, a state that went to Trump by 8 in 2020, a state that was supposedly shifting right. And while it is, and I'm still predicting Trump wins it by more than 10%, this is insane. Seltzer basically has a history of exactly predicting where Iowa is. And if they are accurately predicting that Trump is up by 4, that is insane. Even if this is post-debate, even if there are quite a few undecideds, even if RFK Jr. is polling pretty high, this is still insane. Because this would be a 4-point shift to the left from 2020 in a state that is shifting to the right. And if you account for how much the state is shifting to the right by, it's really a 6-point-ish shift to the left, which is just remarkable. So what would this mean for the general election? Well, this is my current battleground map, and it has Harris at 247, Trump at 219. These are all the states that I think would realistically go to either candidate, with the blank states being toss-ups. And Iowa is characterized as likely for Trump. But if it were to only be lean for Trump, that would mean so many different things. First of all, it would mean basically a 4 to 6 point shift to the left nationally from 2020, which was a year where Biden won the popular vote by 4.5%. That is insane. That means Ohio is lean. That means Florida is really close. That means most of the battlegrounds are going to Harris by solid margins. Michigan would be likely. Nevada would be likely. Arizona would be strongly lean. Wisconsin would be lean. Pennsylvania would be likely. Arizona would be strongly lean, if not heading into likely. Same thing goes for Wisconsin and Georgia. And even North Carolina would be going to Harris by a decent margin. And even solid Trump areas would be really close. Maine second would be lean. Alaska would be lean. States like Mississippi or Indiana or Utah would be likely. And the big one, Texas. It voted for Trump by 5%. And if you account for how much it has shifted to the left since 2020, it would actually make Harris win the state. I do not think this is going to happen. But if this Seltzer poll is accurate, what it could mean nationally is insane. And it could shake up the election, because it could give Harris 359 electoral votes and make her win in a landslide. If Seltzer is actually predicting this correctly, we are in for a landslide. And there's also some stuff to look at as to how it has shifted from their poll in June. Because this summer, in June, they actually polled Iowa, and they had Trump up by 18. That is 14 points higher than he is now, which just goes to show that Kamala Harris doesn't just energize the black areas, the young areas. She can also bring a lot of attention to rural areas, to blue-collar areas. Maybe that's a lot because of the help of her vice presidential nominee, Tim Walz, but it is sticking, and it is more than Biden ever brought to the table. So in conclusion, I do not think this is going to happen. But if Iowa really is R+4, that would mean we're in for a landslide. And while I do expect this to not really be the case, it will make Republicans feel as though they need to go on the defense in a lot of these Republican states, like Iowa, like Ohio, like Texas, like Florida. And if that happens, that just means the Democrats can put even more into the core 7 swing states of Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Georgia, Nevada, Arizona. So thank you guys for watching. This was a quick little video. Thank you. We hit 120,000 views on my election night in like 15 hours. You guys are insane. And thank you for 2,000 subscribers. I am at a loss for words. Road to 10K. Let's do this before election day. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one. This poll is crazy, and Harris is definitely the favorite. Bye.